Good morning, PS 101 community. I would love to be able to take a little time today to read another story to all of our students. I miss you guys so much. I've had the privilege of going into some of your Google Classrooms and actually watch as you engaged in such beautiful work with your teachers. And so I want to encourage you to keep up the good work, whether you're coming back for in-person or you continue in fully remote learning. You know, it's different. It's not the norm, right? Nothing about this year, 2020, is normal. What we normally do, right? The arrivals, dismissals, lunch, the way you learn at home, everything is so different. Sometimes being in the building, sometimes being remote. Everything is so different. For the fully remote students, you're engaging in ways of learning that you've never had to before. It just isn't normal. Well, you know, some people think that normal is a good thing. And other people think that when some things are not normal or abnormal, it's a bad thing. But the truth is that it's all in how you see it, all in how you perceive it and your response to it. You know, 90% of how we feel is really about how we choose to react to what's normal or not normal, abnormal in our lives. And so today I want to read aloud to you that really highlights the importance of embracing the abnormal. Blackout by Rocco. It was a normal summer in a normal city, hot, noisy, and busy. And then the lights went out. Everything changed. As you know, we've been talking a lot about change lately and how we embrace change. If you haven't had a chance to read my other read aloud, Mr. Flux, make sure you do it. Mr. Change and how you embrace change. Everything changed. But that's not necessarily a bad thing because not everyone likes normal. I see this young lady looking out of the window. Blackout by Rocco. Oh man, look at these images. I love them. It looks so similar to the neighborhood that I grew up in. It started out as a normal summer night. The city was loud and hot. Man, maybe it even looks a little bit like Austin Street, where all the apartments are there, or Ascan. Look at this. Everyone's in their apartments. Do you see all the people busy at work doing their thing? Who's cooking and who's on the phone and who's watching TV, who's on their computer. Looks like many of our apartments, I guess. And then he said, she's talking on the phone. Oh boy, they are engaged in some conversation. It all looks pretty normal, right? That's kind of what life looks like inside of our apartments. And inside, everyone was so busy. Again, just normal things happening. Siblings arguing. The older sibling on the phone and the younger sibling wanting to come and play. It looks so much like the normal that we all know. Inside, everyone was busy. There we go. So sorry, I don't have too much time right now, right? Because there's dad cooking. Doesn't really have too much time to talk to you. Yeah, I'm busy too, right? She's on her computer. Mom is busy. Everyone's just busy doing their thing. Up the stairs, right? Looking out the window. Sitting there with her cat. Looks like, I see like a television here and some light coming out. It looks like She's actually playing probably video games. Boy, this all seems so normal, right? We have siblings fighting and mom and dad are busy cooking and doing work, working remotely from home, and the kids are looking for someone to play with, and sometimes they can't find anyone, end up playing some video games by themselves. It all looks pretty normal. And then the lights went out. Do you see how in each picture there's less and less light? The lights went out. You know, figuratively speaking, the lights go out in many different ways, right? In this story, the lights are physically, in real life, going out and causing a blackout. But you know, sometimes the lights go out in the way we learn, figuratively. The lights go out in the way we work, in the way we do our normal everyday activities. Sometimes the lights go out. And before she knew it, all of them were out. I love the facial expression, her eyes. And this is exactly what I would do. Mom! Right? If all of our lights go out, when things change suddenly, what do? We scream for our parents, Mom, Grandma, Auntie. We want whoever is with us to take good care of us. And they always come to the rescue. There's Mom, right, with a flashlight. I always have a flashlight handy in case the lights go out. You know, sometimes emotionally, we have to make sure we have whatever we need handy in case some change suddenly happens. Nothing worked at all. Look at that. Oh my goodness, the phone is not working. They have their light from their flashlight. We have our flashlights ready. And the city was dark and quiet. All of a sudden, the busy, noisy street was silent. Sudden change. And you notice that they're the only ones with a little light in their apartment building. Because they were ready. They were ready for the change. The city was dark and quiet and still. We huddled around flashlights and candlelights. You know, I know what a blackout is like. You know, this summer we lost power in my house for 5 days. We had no light, no television, nothing. Nothing worked, not even the air conditioner. And I'm spoiled, I'm used to the air conditioner. But you know, look what Dad's doing. He's using his fingers and the light of the candle to entertain the children. He's actually making images on the wall. What do you see? What image do you see on the wall? All of a sudden, Dad's not cooking. He's not busy. He has time to entertain the children. You know, sudden change sometimes causes us to do things we normally wouldn't. Maybe that's not a bad thing. And look who gets scared. The cat. Meow! He sees the images on the wall and gets like really scared. And there's Mom engaging in the fun as well. You know, this makes me think that sometimes when sudden change comes, it's all about making the best of it, right? It's all about how do you engage? How do you react? How do you respond to the sudden change? Until it was too hot. Oh my goodness. Have you ever been too hot? I tell you, when we lost our power this summer for those 5 days, I was very hot. It was 90 degrees in my house. Can we go? Now the children have ideas. First, the parents had ideas. Now the children have ideas. Can we go? What do you think she's going to say? Can we go? What would you say? If you were in the situation and the lights went out suddenly, there was sudden change. Can we go? What would you say? Tell someone in your house. What would you say? Oh my goodness. I thought they were going down, but I don't know. It looks like they're going up. And as they go up, do you see the images they're making with the flashlight and their fingers on the wall? So we went up and up and up. You know, sometimes when sudden change comes, you don't have to emotionally go down. You can choose to emotionally go up. And they are going up these stairs. Where do you think they're going? They live in an apartment building. Kind of like our apartment buildings all down Austin Street. They're going up to the rooftop. Oh my goodness, they're going up to the rooftop. And they found the lights in the sky. Oh my goodness, I love this. I love that they are making the best of a tough situation. Look at that. That looks like that beautiful painting, Starry Night. I love that. Because all of the lights went out, they are able to see the stars in the sky. Sometimes when things change, you're able to see things that you couldn't see before. And they also saw people having a party. Everyone was on the roof. It was a block party in the sky. A block party in the sky. They are making the best of a tough situation. We waved to everyone, and then we heard the other sounds below. So we went down and down and down. Come on to the street. The party was going on everywhere. So there was a party on the rooftop. There was a party out in the streets. These people were not going to let change stop them from enjoying life. I love this. Look at the acts of kindness in here. Giving out free ice cream, talking with one another, playing in the Johnny pump or the fire hydrant. People with their flashlights helping each other see. See, even in the midst of change, even in the midst of sudden disappointment, you can actually make the best out of a bad situation by being kind to other people. I absolutely love this. Look at them singing on the porch, walking down the streets. I love it. Making the best out of a blackout. And no one was busy at all. You know, one of the beautiful things I would say about this quarantine is that we get to spend more time with the people we love the most. And when the lights came back on, see, blackouts don't last forever. Even this quarantine, it's not going to last forever, guys. When the lights came back on, our lights will come back on, everything went back to normal. There she is on her computer. There, Dad is fixing the clock that went out, right? The kids are back in front of the TV. Everything went back to normal. Was it better when it was normal? Or was it better when the lights went out? Again, it's all in how we respond to these situations. What do you think she's gonna do? Everything went back to normal. She has that mischievous look on her face. Click. Oh, I love this. But not everyone likes normal. I gotta go. Good idea, buddy. Good idea. Sometimes we need to just turn off the lights, embrace the abnormal, and make the best of it. Blackout by John Rocco. Blackout by John Rocco. You know, this book, some people would say it's just a story of a family living through when the lights were turned off one summer day. But really, I think this book is about so much more. It's about embracing change, even when it's suddenly, making the most of it, using the opportunity to cause memories that will last for a lifetime for you and your family.